What's up? You watching
Amy's TV? Do it again.
What's up? You're watching Amy's TV.
And I'm Emila.
My name's Jazz.
And today we're going to be talking about
bullying, self-love. I almost said bullying again. What's what we would tell ourselves
freshman year. Okay. So, let's start with some advice we'll give you guys for freshman year.
No, let's start off with what we would tell ourselves freshman year and then get into
yeah.
Because you know reasons why.
Right. My freshman year, I would tell myself, do not give a fuck. Because I was so worried about everybody's opinion. Literally, it was so bad. Like, love yourself first.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, love yourself first, then love everybody after, because not everybody's there to stay.
Period.
People.
What I would tell myself. Wait, are you done?
Go ahead.
Okay, what I would tell myself is to, stop trying to be this person that you want everybody to accept and just be yourself. I would tell myself to worry about myself and have a little more self-love, which we're gonna get into that. But
Definitely.
I wasn't really respecting myself back then. I was too worried about everybody else's opinions, like she said, and that's dead. So yeah, that's what I would tell myself.
Good. Go.
Some more self-love. Now, freshman advice. Freshman advice.
Dun, dun, dun. Freshmen, don't always try to stick up for your friend. If you think that that's your friend, double check how they act towards you, because some of these people are just lessons. Like I said, they're just lessons. They're not meant to stay. You guys be fighting over you guys' friends and worried about these boys.
Yes, ma'am.
They gotta go.
They got to.
That was scary.
There's a ghost in here. Yo, there's a ghost in here.
Right, that was really random.
That was, okay. Yeah, freshmen.
What would you say?
Please, don't overwhelm yourself on getting this done, getting that done, getting this done. Just go at a pace that's good for you, but don't be too behind, And make sure that you can be consistent with that pace when it comes to getting your work done, because a lot of the times people stay on it, get into this wrong group of crowds, and then just completely mess up, like smoking or skipping a lot of classes, and you might tell yourself one day, one assignment is okay to not do. Then it starts stacking up even more, and look at you, you're behind. So yeah, I would say do something that you could stay consistent on and solid on, and you'll be good at the end of the day, because I've made that mistake.
Same here. I used to be really on top of my stuff.
But now we're back at it. What was that? Here, we're just gonna go like this.
Okay, what's going... Alright. Okay. Anyway.
Yo, I gotta see my facial expression after that one, yo.
Yeah, that was just off. But, ooh, don't freak yourself out, freshman, for your first day. You might feel like it's really scary and you're gonna throw up and shit yourself. Don't worry about it. It's actually not that hard. Yes, high school is a piece of shit, but it's actually not that hard. Actually, it's really not. You find one friend, and then you're good. You're good. You're good.
I know a lot of loners. I was a loner at one point. No, I'm lying. But I am a loner now, because what I had learned throughout my high school experience was you can't really just go around kicking it with just anybody. A lot of people just like to talk behind other people's backs and gossip on other people's business, and that being around people that only gossip on other people's business is not a person that you would like to be around, because that means the same thing they're doing to somebody else could happen to you. So I wouldn't advise you to do that. Yeah. What else?
The last thing I'd say,
Don't think you're in love when you first start.
don't fuck with these seniors either. Seniors are coming for that ass.
Don't mess with the seniors.
No.
But for real, you guys, for real though, for real. Honestly, I would say, do not expect when you feeling like you have strong feelings for somebody during your high school experience. Like maybe you might have a chance of having like that love at first sight and having it solid. But love is just a feeling. Love is just a feeling. Things
flaky.
change.
Flaky. See, that's flaky.
Things change. Feelings change, but the loyalty is what matters. Loyalty is what matters. So just remember that. Don't just like believe anything a person tells you. Also, just like follow. You gotta observe their actions to see if they follow up and match, because a lot of people say a lot of things and don't back it up. So yeah.
Don't try to grow up too fast.
Don't do it.
It's not smart. You don't want to just start going to these functions and start drinking with the older people because it's fun. That's
trying to fit in.
Yeah, that's not cool. Really. It's just... And look, my best suggestion, not every publicity that you get, not everything that people start talking about is good.
Oh, I started daydreaming.
Okay. Not everything that they say about you is good, but you have to figure out a good way, a positive way to turn it around. Because if you don't,
turn that thing around,
everybody's going to be thinking about you.
Turn it around.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Okay, next thing. Self-love.
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 Want me to start that off?
You can start that off.
Self-love. 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 I really think that every individual person should love their self as them being their self. A lot of people can't accept the fact that they are who they are and try to play a role as something that they're not, and too busy trying to please other people, like we've said earlier in the video. I can admit that back when I was younger, before I learned what self-love was, I was really trying to like be this person that I know I wasn't. I was uncomfortable. I was doing things to fit in with certain crowds, to feel accepted in things. But honestly, I feel like you gotta accept who you are first to learn what self-love is. And yeah, one way of building self-love and self-confidence: look yourself in the mirror every day and tell yourself that you are worth it. You're strong. You got it. You're beautiful. Let yourself know that you're beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own way.
Honestly, it all comes down to do what makes you happy.
Period.
Do what makes you happy. Look, if hair makes you happy, get your hair, girl. Nails make you happy, get it. Boys, if that haircut makes you happy, you be feeling yourself when you get your haircut, you be like, I'm getting the ladies. Period. Get that haircut. Period. Do what makes you happy.
Yo, I just noticed that the mic was like that the whole time.
You're probably bounced off of mine anyway.
Oh.
So if yours isn't working or whatever.
Period. Ouch.
No, your baby crack.
You could hear it?
Yeah, I said.
I couldn't hear nothing.
Okay, what is the next subject?
Bullying.
Oh yeah, I dealt with whole lots of that.
That's trash.
Out of here.
Tell me about your experience, because I've never got bullied. Actually, I have. Yeah, tell me about your experience.
So, as many of you guys know, I have lupus. That was my worst bullying time period ever. It was probably middle school. My lupus was acting up. My eye flared up and my face flared up. So like I was swollen And I remember coming to school and I had my hair like this, and I like was heck, I was just scared. And the first thing was supposed to be like my best friend, this girl. Her name's like Andrew Harris, something like that.
Heard that name before?
You probably have. So I'm just gonna call her D. She pulled my hair to the back. She was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" And then all these kids came over and they were like, "Dang, Emma, what's wrong?" The next thing you know, all I know is that during lunch, I heard everybody talking about that I got beat up or something, and I never even fought yet, so didn't make sense. Then I heard stuff about I having ringworms because lupus, as you know, can come in patches of like circles. So boom. I was like, who's talking about me? And come to find out it was this girl, Drew. She started making fun of me. And she was like, girl, what are you going to do about it? Because she was like, I'll fight you, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to do anything. And back then, it was a big deal if you had your backpack on. And you know, somebody like takes off your backpack. Like when she takes off her backpack, that means y'all about to fight. So she took off her backpack. And I'm all small compared to her. I'm like hecka little. She pushes me. I like immediately fall in. Back then, I got up and I thought a fight was like you smack somebody. I smacked her. She smacked me back and I left school. I just left and I came back. Everybody was laughing at me saying I got beat up. I started crying. You know,
How'd you get beat up if it was both of you guys that smacked each other?
I don't even know. Back then it was so bad. But everybody kept laughing at me for like a whole like 3 months. They was laughing at my face because it wasn't going down. And from then I was like, I hate school. I'm never going to go to school. And that's that. And then they made like little social medias when Facebook was coming out. Like when people just started finding out about Facebook, even though it's been there. Like after MySpace and stuff. Found out about the Facebook and somebody took a picture of me. It was over.